PSA Reloaded, man. It's your boy 3-Letter Man. Subscribe to the channel, man. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram. Y'all see where to follow your boy at. Hit the like button also. I appreciate that, man. Y'all see the title of this particular blog, man. Let's talk about it, man. We're talking Miss Hustle versus My Verse. We're talking Harlem versus Orlando, Florida. We're talking about Miss Hustle right now, in my opinion, on what she's doing for 2023 right now. That young lady's on her way to Wody, man. The moves that she's making, I mean, Shuni the rapper, My Verse that I'm about to speak about right now, she got Tay-Rock coming out. I believe she's by the Loso at Bullpen. So to say that Miss Hustle is activated is truly a battle rap understatement. Now, we all know the conversation when it comes to My Verse. I guess I go back to the Twitter spaces when I felt like a lot of the females in battle rap, a lot of the girls don't look at My Verse as one of them. It's almost the A-verb thing again. You're not one of us, right? Now, I think My Verse came back and she battled, was it Cheddar, I believe it was? And then she came to battle First Lady Flames. She had some material in her verse versus her verse, no pun intended, in her verses against First Lady Flames, but I felt First Lady Flames won that battle clearly, right? So, for the most part, it feels like with My Verse, people always talk about her looks more than her rhymes. A lot of y'all brothers out here be kind of thirsty when it comes to My Verse. I'm not mad at y'all for that. But for the most part, I still want to see what she can do and see, because she's getting plates now. You get First Lady Flames, who's one of the girls that's moving and shaking right now, and you get a first ballot Hall of Fame Mount Rushmore candidate in the likes of Miss Hustle. I got to see what you got to do. Now, My Verse sets it off. Obviously, there's a big size difference, and any girl that battles Hustle, for the most part, is a big size difference between Hustle and these girls, right? She's towering over them, basically. And one thing I'm noticing about My Verse, especially in first couple of rounds, her first round battles, she starts off real slow, son. I'm talking about real slow. My Verse, I got to be honest, this was your lightest round by far. I can't say I didn't enjoy your first round like that at all, sister. You talked about girls fronting on her. I felt like through your first round, there were a lot of crickets when you were rapping. And I'm not saying that I need people to ooh and ah when you're rapping, but it's just like nothing was really hitting in the first round, in my opinion, though, sister. You know what I mean? Like, there's no punches were landing at all. The 6 BBL, and now you want to battle me talk. Before the surgery, you got your ass handed to you. A lot of surgery bars throughout this battle that, body shaming bars from My Verse had aimed at Miss Hustle. Some hit, a lot didn't hit, in my opinion, in this first round. Even when you hit a bar, when you said before the surgery you got your ass handed to you, Hustle even said finally. And I know what she meant when she said finally, because she's like, finally, you landed one in the first round. Hustle won a prep with line. And he was choking in the first round, forgetting your bars and everything like that in your first round. I didn't really enjoy My Verse's first round like that. And as Hustle's going up to bat in the first round, all she got to really do is land one big haymaker, and she's up 1-0. And that's how light I felt My Verse's first round was. Right? You let the fans gas you like you smoking sativa. That was hard. I said, bring me Hitman. I'm not even supposed to be close to this diva. I wanted a nigga with remixes, and they brought me a verse that is known for the features. I like that from Miss Hustle, man. And as Hustle's rapping, dog, she's basically showing that there's levels in this first round, in my opinion, dogs. There's salt for them like a margarita. She said how you salt for Remy. Salt for Remy. That was dope to me, bro. Like, the Pitbull Mean German line was hard. Hustle giving aggression, the energy's there, and the Clean Version line was tough. I like Hustle. Her Yankee jacket was fire also, man. To me, Hustle was up 1-0, and she wasn't even finished rapping, dog. I gotta keep it real with y'all, man. She had verse flips that was solid from Miss Hustle. The reconnect, Wi-Fi neck. That was hard. We got Wi-Fi week was dope. Why would give this Puerto Rican rum? Saying that I guess she wanted to battle Rum Nitty. Why would I give this Puerto Rican rum? That was tough for me by Miss Hustle. I have Miss Hustle up 1-0 going into the second round. Now the second round is when my verse impressed me. This was my verse's best round. Was the second round, in my opinion, man. Even though the sex on the beach, because I'm effing outside, that was all right. But after that, man, after she turned up, man, the Island Guard line was dope. Even Hustle gave it up a couple of times in this round where my verse was rapping. You know, the common denominator line was solid. My verse definitely turned up in this second round. My verse definitely had some lines in this second round that I can rock with, bro. The hustle in front of the baby, give daddy issues. I love that, man. The ass down because your head trash, a no-brainer. The joint EFB, every effing bar, stroke of genius. My verse is always a 16. Yo, she was wilding out, I felt, in the second round, dogs. Her body say Amazon, her feet say Paul Bunyan. I can't afford, man. Talk about turning up and coming back from that first round. There was definitely levels in the first round compared to the second round when it came to my verse, man. The Dynasty 1-800 Hustler line, I liked a lot. You know, I'm a big Jay-Z fan, so I rock with that line heavy. So for the most part, my verse is second round, I rocked with. Hustle second round now, man. She made fun of how my verse rapped. The Cole without the features, the Forest Hills line, I like that a lot. The Surrogate line was solid. Hustle's cadence, man. Her cadence is undeniable. Her rap cadence is undeniable, son. The Deuce in the Air is the 70s. I like that. My niggas live everywhere. We don't use Uber. The University School Shooter line, that was hard. She flipped Averb's Water Distill line, that was okay. The Searching for Ebony line. Now, I gotta be honest, bruh. This was a very debatable round. Let me say it again. This was the most debatable round, was the second round. You might have some people giving my verse that second round, bruh. And I'm not mad at that. I probably would edge Hustle a smidgy, but I'm telling you right now, I'm not mad if someone gave my verse that second round. Real talk. Because it's that close in that second round. Right? Third round, my verse. The body shame bars from my verse. A lot of body shame verses from here. The big body sitting on a donut. Like I said, a lot of surgery bars aimed at Miss Hustle here in the third round. The thing with my verse, son, it's either if when the line doesn't hit, bruh, it really doesn't hit. I gotta be honest. When she says a line and it does not connect, it really a slippage, bro. I'm not gonna hold y'all, man. The Hustle After Hours line was solid. She played Divide and Conquer with Hustle and Remy. That was okay. And like I said, her second round by far was her best round, man. We said, what you mad we ain't rehearsed? What you mad that we ain't rehearsed and everything? That was funny when my verse did say that to Hustle, man. Hustle's still around now. The Engineered laid verse down. The Young Thug line was tough. The 5% interest rate line was cool. The Behind verse, I'm ad-libbing. The Young Miami line was cool. When Hustle started speaking Spanish, I thought it was kind of funny. Now, I gotta be honest, this was Hustle's lightest round, in my opinion. If I'm going Hustle's first, second, and third, I would go, her best round was her first round. In order, first, second, and third was Hustle, in my opinion, man. You know what I mean? I still got Hustle taking this round 3. It's either Hustle with a 30, Hustle 2-1. The second round, we could definitely have a discussion on how you feel about the second round. Overall, the battle was I did like Hustle and Shuni a tad bit better, even though Shuni did choke a couple times in that battle. But in terms of back and forth, I did enjoy Hustle and Shuni more than I enjoyed Hustle and my verse. You know what I mean? And my verse, if you could tap back into your second round moving forward, I believe you had a dope second round also against First Lady Flames. So I don't know if your second rounds are panning out more than your first and third, though, sister. But the battle was all right. You know what I mean? But I'd have Hustle win this battle clearly. It's your boy 3. 1.